Spiritual awakenings are not for the faint-hearted. Hey everyone, and welcome to Just Love. My name is Paula, and if you're new to my videos, click on the subscribe button and hit the bell so you're notified when I upload something new. So you may already know this on a deeper level of your being. Somehow you may know this because of all that you've lived. And because of all that you've lived, the good and the not so good, you may also be aware that you're going through some kind of an awakening. You have an inkling that everything that you've lived so far has to have some deeper meaning to it, because it would seem that the not so good far outweighs the good at this point in time. So if it is an awakening, and it probably is, what does this awakening mean? It means that you're becoming more aware of your soul self, your higher self, of what exists beyond the physical reality. You're aligning with divine light. Ultimately, this is a conversation between you and your higher self. Don't get caught up on the names though. It's about the feeling, the knowing that there is something more. There has to be something more to make sense out of all of the nonsense that you've lived. So in a way, you are going through a process, a series of actions or steps in order to achieve an outcome, that outcome being enlightenment. And the rub is that this is more often than not on an unconscious level. So everything that you've lived, everything you're experiencing and feeling now is a part of this process of awakening. So what usually happens in a spiritual awakening is that you start to recognize all of the things in your life that no longer serve you, all of the things that no longer support you. What you have to remember here, and this will help, is that you agreed to all of this before you arrived here on the planet, before you were born. You had a plan before you arrived, and now it's playing out. So even though you may feel like you're going through a dark night of the soul, please know that your higher self has absolute, immovable, unshakable faith in you, and that you can do this. You can do this life that you're living right now, and you can win. So awakening means that all of the beliefs that you took on through your life, all of the beliefs that aren't true, begin to fall away. Beliefs such as, I'm not worthy, I'm just not good enough and I never will be. Why would anyone want to be with me? I don't measure up. I'm just being used. I don't matter. These beliefs will present themselves to you. They will come up for you to look at more deeply. Life will just keep throwing them back to you so that you can get a really, really good look at them and see them for what they truly are, which is just a belief. And the good news is that you can change them, but you can't change them unless you know what they are. This is not easy. You may want to withdraw from life. You just don't want to play the game of life anymore because you're dissatisfied, disappointed, downhearted, sad and confused with yourself, with the world in general, and you don't really see a way through. You don't see a bright future. Remember, this is all about unlearning all the untruths that you have told yourself. You are more than worthy. You count. This beautiful world cannot be without you. You are acknowledged. You are perfect. You are loved. You are so loved. I can't even begin to tell you how adored you are. Within you, there is a light that is eternal. This light is love. Take a moment now to see this light. How does it appear to you? Where is it? Notice how it feels. What color is it? What's it doing? How big is it? How intense is it? This internal spark within you is always there. You can toss all of those unwanted beliefs into this light, all of your pain, all of your confusion, all of your heartache, everything you don't want in your life, and you can watch it transform into love. Focus on this internal light and you will feel lighthearted. Spiritual awakenings are not for the faint-hearted, so cheer yourself on and be patient. You are clearing and cleansing your old self. You are merging and purging into something more. Your life has been lived so far on the third dimension, but you're moving on. Your life is being grounded into the fifth dimension, and this consciousness is aligned to love. You are awakening, enlightening. You are waking up to the knowledge that love will prevail. We can do this together, so reach out if you have to. It is powerful to reach out. The veil that we unknowingly placed over our life is being lifted, and the truth is seeping in. Agreed, yes, it is uncomfortable. You will be pushed out of your comfort zone, and yes, you are testament to that. It is not easy, and it is frightening, but rest assured that at the end of it all, it is playing out as planned. For whatever reason, we don't know the big picture, but we can have faith in it and absolutely positively know that everything is happening at the right time and in the right place for the purpose of our soul's growth. You are returning to your eternal self through this awakening. We are on earth wearing the mask of humanity, and the truth is that we are a being of light. We are multidimensional beings. We are light unto ourselves. This awakening, this dark night of the soul, is a journey back to the light that we truly are. Own it, live it, embrace it, and it will morph into something better than you could ever have imagined. Love will prevail. Thanks for listening.